city's all that I've got left. Don't have a bit of gas money, and yet I'm wanted for theft. Making time down the highway, the old number 22. Had to do things my way, it was the only way left to do. On a train out of town, nobody's gonna slow me down. On a train that's gone out of my mind, I just hope it gets home in time. Parked up by the railroad track and heard that whistle blow. Past the point of turning back toward anywhere I'd know. Stepped over the rails and felt the steel rattle my boots. Better hell than go to jail, so I tried hard not to show. On a train out of town, nobody's gonna slow me down. On a train that's gone out of my mind, I just hope it gets home in time. Started at a corner store and I moved to bigger funds. Never shot a man before, but I still swing a gun. Bandana under my eyes, I'm still on the run. To such a sad surprise, I've become what I'm running from. On a train out of town, nobody's gonna slow me down. On a train that's gone out of my mind, I just hope it gets home in time. On a train out of town, nobody's gonna slow me down. On a train that's gone out of my mind, I just hope it gets home in time. Thank you. I'm kind of learning how to just stand in one place and play with the mic, you know, figuring it out. So anyways, like I said, my name is Jake Nacrelli. I'm 24 years old, and I'm from Turner, Oregon, which is just a hoof and a holler from here. And so I'm going to play a bunch of songs that I wrote, and I kind of have a story behind most of them, and a lot of it has to do with all the trouble that I used to get into, and now I'm a school teacher, and school teachers can't get in much trouble. It sucks. All right, but anyways, it'll be a lot of songs about the journey along the way, a lot about the trouble that I got in, a lot about the trouble that the kids are getting in that I'm dealing with now. So here we go. This next song is called Baby Won't You Go, and it has to do with loving the Willamette Valley that I'm from and wanting to die here, but wanting to stop by and see a couple other places along the way. If I build a house cross on the Santiam River. Oh, oh, baby, won't you go? If I gotta take a road that don't make me a giver, oh, oh, baby, won't you go? The Northwestern Valley filled with all the greatest seasons, the sun, the rain, the cold wind and snow. You won't catch me leaving now for any kind of reason. Oh, oh, baby, won't you go? Oh, 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 baby, won't you go? Oh, 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 baby, won't you go? If I got a record deal and bought a place downtown, oh, oh, baby, won't you go? If I could ever feel like you would stick around, I'd be going, baby, don't you know? Whoa, 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 baby, won't you go? Whoa, 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 baby, won't you go? If I decide to get too high and never come down, oh, oh, baby, won't you go? We could drop the mic and it won't even make a sound. Oh, oh, baby, won't you go? Whoa, 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 baby, won't you go? Whoa, 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 baby, won't you go? Whoa, 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 baby, won't you go? Whoa, 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 baby, won't you go? All right, thank you. If it looks like I just keep looking at my toes, I'm not that stressed out. My set list is down there. So the next song is a song that I wrote about how everybody complains about everything all the time, which makes a lot of sense in 2018 because I think it's only getting worse. But the song's called 80% because we're all 80% water, and even if we don't like to complain all the time, we got our own problems. So here we go. This song's called 80%. There's an old man on the far end of the bar, picking classics on his classical guitar. No one thinks he'll make it very far. He won't go far. There's a lady on the edge of her own bed. She's fighting with the voices in her head, praying to her demons that she can't sleep instead. Looking at the day she has ahead. A simple man is taking out a loan to pay a second mortgage on his home. Cancer took his love and money, now he lives alone, working all his fingers to the bone. Well, I should have you know that we're all 80% water, drowning in our world. Every day we're sinking farther. Learn to ride the waves, maybe that might be a starter. But if you don't go with the flow, then you won't make it any farther. One day that guitar may break a string, or maybe that old man will learn to sing. He may sit around and not do much of anything, see what the future brings. That woman may keep living for the drunk, but hopefully she'll slip out of her funk. Finally loosen holds on that old trailer full of junk. She's living for the drunk. That simple man, his life could turn complex in ways that you can't put into context. He's looking to the stars to see which one dies off next, living his last years with all the stress. Well, I should have you know that we're all 80% water, drowning in our world. Every day we're sinking farther. Learn to ride the waves, maybe that might be a starter. But if you don't go with the flow, then you won't make it any farther. Thank you. All right, so this next song that I got coming up is a song that has to do with today a lot, because it has to do with technology and how it's changed our world. And as I mentioned earlier, I work at a school, and I was working with this 6-year-old kid, right? And he came up to me and asked me what kind of phone I had. So I told him I have an iPhone 5. And he goes, "Dude, that sucks." What? So I thought maybe, your attitude sucks, your parents suck. But I didn't say any of those things. But it really made me think a lot about how technology has totally changed our entire world. So this is a song about a guy that was kept away from technology. I don't know if he was Amish or something, but he goes into the city and he sees all these people staring at their phones and he has no idea what to do about it. The song's called Where'd the Future Go? Bright, shiny reflections are all that I can see, shining off those towers that tower over me. People in three-piece suits and others dressed in rags, standing on the corner with their lives in shopping bags. They don't know, where did the future go? School kids and their parents looking down at moving screens. They are so compact now they can't fit into your jeans. Eyes glued to their pockets and immense anxiety. And those bright, shiny reflections now are all that they can see. They don't know, where did the future go? I guess this is the city all these people learn to love, never asking where it came from. Was it sent down from above? Every tall steel skyscraper, every rock and granite street. Did someone have to make it, or was it placed right at their feet? They don't know, where did the future go? So much stimulation and there's oh so much to do. From the tram rail vibration on my worn and tattered shoes. But the people in depression, thoughts of all their lives could be. And my bright shiny reflection is the only smile I see. They don't know, where did the future go? Where did the future go? Woo. I'm a stale cigarette sitting on the front porch. No way I'm finished yet. I can't be done for with the burnouts in this cylinder tin cup. I'll burn out too if no one picks me up. I'm the last drink of beer that nobody threw back, collapsing in fear. The last of a 12 rack and 11 others ran on empty too. But I guess that's just what we're made to do. It's what we're made to do. I'm a man on the road without a residence, no plan where I'm going. It takes no precedence, just rolling on till I run out of steam. without controlling, oh, 'cause life is but a dream. I'm alone on the farm, holding down the homestead. I was grown in your arms and hid from bloodshed, but I'll always stay clean and I'll stay true. But I guess that's just what we're made to do. It's what we're made to do. The old telephone that nobody talks on, the carpet at home that everyone walks on, the tables, clocks, and tools out in your shed, and all your thoughts and voices in your head. The priest, the peasant, hell, the president, we're all in the present. So don't be hesitant, we're all caught up in yesterday's news. But I guess that's just what we're made to do. I'm a stale cigarette sitting on the front porch, no way I'm finished yet. I can't be done for with the burnouts in this cylinder tin cup. I'll burn out too if no one picks me up. I'm the last drink of beer that nobody threw back, collapsing in fear. The last of a 12 rack and 11 others ran on empty too. But I guess that's just what we're made to do. It's what we're made to do. Thank you. I appreciate my friends for still clapping. All right, so this next song is a song that I wrote about pretty much all the dumb stuff that I did when I was young. And I'm still adding to the list, you know. There's still room for another verse on this song. But this song's called Too Young to See, because it's all the dumb stuff that I did when I was too young to see how dumb it was. And I'm going to sip some beer on this one. I was just a kid when we met back then, hoping I could get in with some older friends. I had an older brother to drag me around. We all knew each other in this little town. Tripping on a girl I hadn't spoke to yet, struggling to choke down a cigarette. I was young, I was dumb, I was so naive. A pack of 100s and a trick up my sleeve. Too old to dream and too young to run. Too shy to sing, too scared to have fun. I never knew the future was in front of me. Everybody told me I was too young to see. Before my graduation, she was long and gone. Headed to the station, she was moving on. Running halfway across the USA. She'd been waiting patiently to see this day. She met herself a man in the great Midwest. Not a simple plan in what she'd soon invest. About to be a mama with a girl on the way. Running into problems since moving away. Never did I know what the future would hold. I didn't have the patience to watch it unfold. I never knew the future wasn't up to me. Everybody told me I was too young to see. That I was too young to see. You left your baby's daddy when a few years passed. Reached out for family and you moved here fast. 2 years in a blink and you looked me up. Never did I think that I'd be good enough. You've been working hard to get things right. I'm still playing poker every Wednesday night. Already blind before I turned away. I'm much too wild to be a daddy today. A product of the world and it's so cold. It's much too frigid for a 4-year-old. Didn't see my future as a family of 3. Everybody told me I was too young to see. That I was too young to see. That I was too young to see. I was too young to see. Everybody told me I was too young to see. Thank you. Well, you know, when they put a camera in front of your face and you get all nervous, you play a new song that you don't know all the words to. So here we go. This song is a song I wrote a little bit ago, quite recently. It's called Bad Habits. And every one of us has bad habits. And if you don't have bad habits, you're lying to yourself and your habit's worse than the rest of ours. Bad habits always last too long. Like you're playing back the same old song. Feels so right though you know that it's wrong. You're stuck on the road you're wrong. Go to sleep and then your head replay. Feel like you're reliving Groundhog Day. Waiting for the feeling to take you away. Cause you know where you're sitting, you ain't gonna stay now. You ain't changing overnight. You gotta stay awake, can't fight. Do it all again tomorrow and hope that you can make it right. You ain't changing overnight. Time ain't gonna stop too soon. Go and listen to a different tune. Missing all the stars while you're stuck on the moon. And acting like you know what you're doing. Keep saying I'ma make a change. Thinking all of it will come with age. Writing all the same things, rearranged. But now it's time to turn the page. You ain't changing overnight. You gotta stay awake and fight. Quit all your barking unless you're gonna take a bite. You ain't changing overnight. face your fears, unless you wanna sit and count the years. See, life's about switching gears, so fight your way through the tears. You ain't changing overnight. You ain't changing overnight. Unless you start swinging, you're never gonna win the fight. You ain't changing overnight. I remember the words. Nice. All right, this next song is a song that I wrote about last month, but it was a few years ago. When you have 3 months off in the summer, you have to be very dedicated to, I don't know, making good choices. Let's put it that way. So I took 3 months off of work, and I realized midway through August, I wasn't so proud of the person I was anymore. And it was time to go back to work. So now I'm about a week and a half back into work, and I think I needed it, yeah. So this song's called 21, and I wrote it when I was 21, and it was the first summer after working for the school district. Last month of summer, the temperature's 102. A slight chance of thunder and earth crumbling under you. Hiding away just to try to stay out of the sun. Remember the days when you were only 21. The barflies are drinking, the scholars are stuck in their books. You're too busy thinking about all of their dirty looks. The days are moving faster than half of your thoughts. And what you're doing's the only plan you got. The last month of summer, the temperature's 102. A slight chance of thunder and earth crumbling under you. Hiding away just to try to stay out of the sun. Remember the days when you were only 21. You're making money, but just enough to pay your bills. You're in your 20s and think your life should be fulfilled. Just go to sleep and then wake up in different clothes. And raise a drink to every little thing you own. The last month of summer, the temperature's 102. A slight chance of thunder and earth crumbling under you. Hiding away just to try to stay out of the sun. Remember the days when you were only 21. The last month of summer, the temperature's 102. A slight chance of thunder and earth coming under you. Hiding away just to try to stay out of the sun. Remember the days when you were only 21. Thank you. All right, this next song doesn't mean a lot at all, but it's catchy. And this one's called To Find You. I'm a little bit sweaty up here. I never knew my closest ones would go so far. I never knew how close we were to falling apart. I never knew that I would have to wish upon a star to find you. I never thought that I would ever live to be this age. I never thought that I would ever have to turn the page. I never thought that I would have to break out of this cage to find you. To find you. Gone before I could wipe the smile from my face. Gone before your shit was piled in front of my place. Gone before there was just the slightest bit of trace to find you. To find you. To find you. I'm counting days until they turn into weeks. I'm counting away because the future looks bleak. It's about every day, you know that I can't help but think I'll find you. And what if I do find you? And what if I do find you? And what if I do find you? To find you. To find you. All right, this next song means a lot more than the last one. And it's going to get a little bit dark. It's kind of a sad story. So I have kind of a catchphrase. I play a lot of sad songs. And my catchphrase is, I hope you guys didn't come here to have a good time tonight. So the story... wrong beer. The story behind this song is a friend of mine that I grew up with. And we got in a lot of trouble together when we were younger, you know. And but there was one difference. I had really good parents, and his parents were not so good. And as I got out of trouble, he got in more trouble, and more trouble. And a little bit of drinking beer turned into a little bit more, and he ended up being one of the biggest drug dealers in town, selling meth and heroin. And now he's doing 5 years in prison. And this song's about him. It's called The Story. Now there comes the story of a kid from junior high. Had a chip up on his shoulder, couldn't seem to tell you why. Never had he muttered words of things that he'd seen, just looking up too far ahead and getting caught between. Caught between a hard place and avoiding fights at school. Being tough and saving face was daddy's only rule. Those short-lived days of innocence are long behind and finished with, and lately lots of trouble has been getting in the way. Getting wasted on a level, giving brain cells to the devil. No more looks of approval from the ones that brought me in. But now I'm pacing on the sidewalk with my shoulder and my eye cocked in a way that tells the story you won't ever read again. Mom was on her own, Dad was in and out of jail. Little did they know they'd set their boy to fail. We'd go grab a bottle and go wandering through town. In a town without a stoplight, no one seemed to slow us down. We were young and much too lofty. It did not occur to him that if my mother ever caught me, I'd be shaking in my skin. He was never taught the consequences, just in small and large offenses. All the time he's lost, he'd be serving out a day. Getting wasted on a level, giving brain cells to the devil. No more looks of approval from the ones that brought me in. But now I'm pacing on the sidewalk with a shoulder and my eye cocked in a way that tells a story that you won't ever read again. He had all the ups and downers, he was sideways in between. With the devil screaming louder, I just had to leave the scene. Caught with meth and heroin, teeth rotting out his head.
They'd lock him up in Pendleton, but that's better off than dead. I may never see the kid that I knew long before, but now he's off the streets and I don't worry anymore.
Voice started cracking a little bit through that one. Wish me luck for the next 4 or 5. Okay, this next one's a fast-paced one. This ought to get me going. This song has to do with kind of the same stuff I was just singing about, but it has to do with logging towns and the history of logging towns. And anyone from Oregon has seen a logging town. And if you know what they used to be really thriving towns, you know? And now, they're not. And they're like, if you're looking to score, that's the place to go. So basically, this song has to do with drugs and how they've taken over the towns after the mills were shut down. And I'm not going to tell you what the name of the song is because it's got a profanity in it, but it rhymes with Mill City.
As I pass through a logging town in western Oregon, see the mill sacks lying down and rotting in the sun. Asked the lonely walker why he walked alone. The days of western logging, my oh my, they've come and gone. And gather round the high school football field. The lumber mill is closing down, it's all they left yield. All the closed down business signs are now rusting away. This town looks on the borderline of Armageddon Day. People are all out of jobs, the infrastructure's poor. Heroin and Oxycontin's kicked on in the door. Everybody's wandering around like zombies in the flesh. Where were they when this whole town was running at its best? At the mill the whole day round, they're working days and nights. Now their kids are coming around with ugly ways of life. First they hit the detention hall and then the football team. There's an epidemic, oh, it's picking up some steam. Just a ghost town sitting way out in the sticks. The Locals stay at home now until they need their fix. Every month's first Friday they go out to grocery shop. That old landmark on the highway gives the cars no need to stop.
Thanks, guys. I got about 3 more for you. So this next song is a song that, I don't know, it kind of has to do with, like, changing of the times and growing up, but mostly it's just catchy. Let's be honest with each other. And this is Rainier Beer. I repeat, this is not an advertisement. All right, this song's called What It Costs.
I've been running through the pages of this unfulfilling book. I've gone through so many stages, haven't stopped to take a look. There's a happy ever after in the end, we're sipping wine, but that's on a different chapter, and I'm done with skipping lines. I'm just living in the moment till that moment turns to dust. Keep it up the way it's going, there ain't no time to adjust. Got my whiskey on the table and a tumbler in my hand, living off a basic cable, cause it's all I understand. Such a complicated world with all the new technology. I'll just stay here and I'll curl up till it all falls on me. And I'm tired of all this making up new words as I catch up to the ones we used first. I'm falling far behind, I'm running out of lines. This just ain't the shit that we rehearsed. If I lose myself, who the hell is gonna find me? Maybe I should come to terms with being lost. If I lose my health, don't let the sickness blind me. I'll just pick my winnings up for what it costs. Oh, my high school leather jacket, well, I guess it got me through. Haven't started on my packet, can I copy off of you? But the time it just kept turning, oh, it's turning like the top. One day I just quit learning and I hope for it to stop. But it all kept running faster and I guess I let it go. I can't claim to be a master on a subject that I don't know. But if you don't show no weakness, then I guess you'll never learn. I was much too young to see this up until I had my turn. Now I'm falling behind and I'm afraid to let it show. Cause I stepped out of line and now there's so much I don't know. And I'm tired of reality TV and all this shit our children have to say. Am I falling out of touch? Complaining way too much? when I could be the change I wanna see. If I lose myself, who the hell is gonna find me? Maybe I should come to terms with being lost. If I lose my health, don't let the sickness blind me. I just pick my winnings up for what it costs. If I lose myself, who the hell is gonna find me? Maybe I should come to terms with being lost. If I lose my health, don't let the sickness blind me. I just pick my winnings up for what it costs. I'll just pick my winnings up for what it costs.
All right, 2 more, guys. So, this this one's gonna be a drinking song. And it's a song that I wrote not too long after I turned 21. And I was going to a bunch of dive bars and talking to a bunch of old folks while my friends were out at Night Deposit or whatever. I guess I'm not supposed to talk bad about them on TV, but here you go. So this song I wrote about all the older folks that I met and all the cool things that I learned from them. And the song's called Embalm Me in Whiskey.
Enough to know I don't know much. When will I know what I'm doing here? When will you kick out my crutch? I'd head to the Nickel for breakfast, the old local bar and grill. Tell Edna that I like her necklace and kick her a $5 bill. I'd ask her to pour me a tall one. She know to scrape off the phone and ask me, boy, when this is all said and done, just what will you have for a home? Boy, why are you always so solitary? Been here since you turned 21. Why won't you find you some girl to marry? Why don't you go have some fun? Them ratty old shoes get you nowhere. You should go find a new place to work. Clean yourself off when you go there. A new change of pace couldn't hurt. You guys wanna know what I told Edna? When I die, just embalm me in whiskey. Don't tell nobody I'm gone, 'cause they'll know I'm gone if they miss me. And I wouldn't have to sing you this song. Old Bill from West Town, he drinks coffee. He still reads the old paper news. He'd always bring me a copy and tell me what I got to lose. Say, how long do you want to live, boy? Just how soon do you want to die? This so much life you got left to enjoy, so I want you give it a try. Just quit living paycheck to paycheck. Quit living for your next drink. The best of your days, boy, they still ain't came yet. And one day you'll look back and think, you'll look at your family and smile. You'll look from a new point of view. Been living this life for a while, my friend, and someday I hope you do too. Guess what I told old Bill? When I die, just embalm me in whiskey. Don't tell nobody I'm gone, 'cause hell no, I'm gonna fade and miss me. And I wouldn't have to sing you this song. Oh, time had moved by oh so quickly. I watched old Bill as he grew old. Each day looked a little more sickly, till one day the coffee went cold. But I'm still singing. When I die, just embalm me in whiskey. Don't tell nobody I'm gone. They'll know I'm gone if they miss me. And I wouldn't have to sing you this song. And I wouldn't have to sing you this song. All right, I got one more for you guys. It's a little bit of a change of pace. This is a song about the kid that made fun of my iPhone 5. But it's not like a song out of spite or anything. It's more of a... Yeah, that's 2 songs about him. Yeah, dude, you know. This song basically is about his childhood trauma that he's dealt with. And him trying to overcome it. And every day, him building better relationships with people is the way that you overcome childhood trauma. So... in today's society, I'd be surprised if you knew anybody that didn't grow up with that kind of upbringing. So this is my last song. It's called The Only Place You've Been. I guess I'll say my name again. It's Jake Nacrelli. Here we go. Wait a second. One more. Young and get up, there's work to be done. You're just a kid now, son. Have a little fun. There's a whole crazy world out ahead of you. It ain't ready for what you've been through. Hey boy, why you always so down on yourself? It looks straining to your mental health. Won't you look at me and take a breath now, child? You know you're safe right here. Don't get lost in the wild. But if you're falling down, walking with the weight on your shoulders, the boat's still rocking, you're just getting older. You can't feel safe in your skin, but it's the only place you've been. Young, and let me put out the fire in your eyes. It's all the little things you just can't disguise. Little man, we all know you're begging strong. We'll all be here just to help you along. Hey son, why you beat down the ones you love? You try and push those away, it ain't never enough. Hey mister, can't make it to 2:45. You gotta take me out, you won't take me alive. But if you're falling down, walking with the weight on your shoulders, the boat's still rocking, you're just getting older. You can't feel safe in your skin, but it's the only place you've been. You fight with yourself each and every day in hopes this time it goes a different way. It's not a fight that you can't win, it's just the only place you've been.
Thank you. My name is Jake Nacrelli.
Now there comes the story of a kid from junior high. Had a chip up on his shoulder, couldn't seem to tell you why. Never had he muttered words of things that he'd seen, just looking up too far ahead.